a bit of Apex. Sorry that the stream just kind of cut out last night, but the peak hours are kind of back, so gonna be in the streams around like 2:30ish. And we're a juggernaut, baby. Juggernaut. Look at that rank. Look at that rank. Juggernaut, baby. Juggernaut. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. You not gonna touch my style. I highly suggest looking that up if you don't get the reference. It's one of the first memes, actually. I'm the juggernaut. And I'm talking about the original one, not the one from the movie. I'm talking about before the movie came out. The movie memed the meme, okay? It memed the meme. The juggernaut, bitch. I'ma toss your salad. Oh, memories. Memories. But I just shared the stream out on Facebook. Going to share it on the Twitters. Oh, my voice! I don't like the sound of that. But I was watching the Division 454. Shout out to him for the raid. That was awesome. And I downloaded the Mixer app, but it reaffirmed what I was thinking, which was like, I need a laptop because there's no app for that with PS4. You just kind of have PlayStation Network where you can watch games being streamed, like if you have the game. You can even search the games if you don't have them on the PlayStation Now streaming service. But I would need I would need a laptop, and then I would stream share it to Mixer. And the reason for that is because Mixer is a Microsoft property. And Microsoft and Sony, as you know, are tight competitors. And, you know, it's like there are a good amount of people on Xbone. I have a few friends that play Xbox, but a few of them are considering, like, a few have just bought a PS4 to play Tekken because, like, one of my buds was like, one day I went to play Tekken and it was just dead. He said he waited I think almost 2 hours before he got a game. And I was like, what'd you do? He was like, I was just on YouTube, just watching videos. He's like, I had practice for almost an hour, and then I realized I was on YouTube for 2 hours on my phone, and then finally a match popped up, and then he said that's what got him to go I need to get a PS4 because this is not fun. So yeah, that's kind of the thing, you know. So with that being said, I'm sending the tweet now. I gotta stay on Twitter for a couple seconds to make sure it shares. And it did. Okay, we are good. But with that being said, I did see Waffles was on. I'll see if he still needs to practice his Negan matchup, so I'll do a player match with just me and him. And now they'll help Waffles out a bit because he's a really strong player. and sometimes that's what you need, is the matchup experience. But I will have to take Josie into the lab again, and I may have to take Josie online to truly learn the matchup with her with all the characters that I play, because I suffer against Josie a lot. Like, more than I suffer against Lucky Chloe now. But, I guess while we wait, okay, I got a bit of hiccups. Excuse me. I want to touch on the esports expansion of GameStop. I find that very interesting because I live around the corner from a GameStop. They're pretty cool people that work there. But in all honesty, it's like I do prefer getting my games from Best Buy, and I do prefer This Replay. I'm not sure if This Replay is outside of Michigan, the Big Mitten at all, but I do prefer those over GameStop, admittedly, because like GameStop kind of was like the one and done place that you would go to. But as a kid, I kind of saw Best Buy like creeping on the rise of GameStop, because in certain instances, like for my birthday and Christmas and things like that, like I know my stepdad and my dad, if they couldn't find whatever I needed from GameStop, they would get it from Best Buy. And it simply would be because it's like Best Buy overstocked a lot of stuff. And like they have like a lot of good deals, and Best Buy goes out of their way to discount a lot of things in order to get a sale as well. Where with GameStop, not so much. Not so much. And then the whole used game ordeal as well, where it's like with This Replay, like if you're going to sell a game that you're kind of done with, This Replay will check the value of the game, and they will even price compare and match it. Where with GameStop, not so much. You know, where GameStop has their own set price for This Replay, looks at what is GameStop going to buy this game for, what is Best Buy going to buy this game for. Okay, they're going to buy this game for $11 at GameStop, they're going to buy this game for like $15 at Best Buy. We'll give you $20 here at This Replay. So that's pretty cool, you know. And then the selling of used games, it's just like the game is used, and This Replay, they go by, you know, the value of the game. So if the game is a bit newer, obviously they're not going to charge you a full $60. The game will be there for like $45 or $50. For a GameStop, even though the game just came out, you didn't like the game, you sold it back to them. But luckily they have that new policy since Days Gone came out, and everyone's on the fence about it. I like Days Gone. We're going to be getting into that leading towards the winter time. That's more of a winter timing game for me because it rains a lot in that game. Same with Bloodborne. And there are snowy areas and stuff. But like, yeah, with that, I think GameStop leading, I'll send Waffles another invite. I think with GameStop leading more so into the esports area of, you know, gaming, I feel as though they should have done this like a long time ago, back when it was like a thing that no one really cared about. Because like you can check out, not sponsored, but shout out to Inside Gaming. But you can check out Inside Gaming, and they kind of go through some of the you know, business jargon that GameStop kind of released on, you know, what they want to do and things like that. I think had they had started this before esports kind of became a thing, this would work out better for them. But also, kind of the path they're going down is a risky path because, like, the money in esports fluctuates. It depends on the game, and it depends on the player base. And I know that they are opening up their first esports facility at the Dallas Cowboys headquarters in Texas, because I believe that is where the main GameStop headquarters is located. But at the same time, though, it's like they're mostly promoting shooters. And the thing about shooting games when it comes to the esports scene is that shooters are kind of tricky to manage with. It's because it's like, if they are only planning on doing a seasonal thing, this will not turn out great for them. But if they look into the fighting game spectrum, the FGC spectrum, I think this may work for GameStop. I am more than certain that GameStop will have a esports team, simply because that is the only way that this whole plan in and of itself will actually work. And it's going to be some trial and error. In GameStop, if you are looking at streamers and things like that and looking at people who are discussing this, my biggest advice to you is to look into Smash GG and Match Arena. These two things will make sure that you receive money and some type of ordeal. Before you look into sponsoring anyone, before you look into, any type of like promotion deals with streamers like myself who might need a little hand, like, before you even contact us, look into Smash GG and Match Arena. Also look into the FGC and consider having every single location, wherever there is a GameStop in any state, make sure there is a prime spot for weekly tournaments, no matter the game, and make sure it's so, like, if you do FGC games, you already know the top 3 games that need to be there. You need Tekken, you need Mortal Kombat, and you need Super Smash Bros. You can even replace MK with Street Fighter, because a lot of people now put them on the same spectrum, and a lot of Street Fighter players have converted over to either Tekken or MK. But you do know that these 3 games are doing quite well. You do know for a fact, that's why I didn't even include Street Fighter originally until now, that Street Fighter is always going to have people enter it, because most people who don't play fighting games just know Street Fighter, because they're just like, oh, Street Fighter, okay, yeah. Excuse me. So, like, you know for a fact that Street Fighter will always pull people in, no matter where you are, no matter where it is. No matter how big or small the tournament is, you will always have Street Fighter. And Tekken's getting along those lines as well. I know. Oh, we got Waffles. Cool. So, one sec, chat. I'm gonna blue screen you guys because I'm gonna start a party with Waffles, and so he can be in on this discussion too, because he's very insightful as well. So one sec, Waffles. I'm making a party. I'm making it big. I'm making it small. I'm making it great. I'm making it wide. I'm making a party. There you go. But you know for a fact that with GameStop, like, well, not GameStop, sorry. You know for a fact that with Street Fighter, there will always be people to enter the tournament. With Tekken, a lot of people for some weird reason, are afraid of Tekken, and I don't get that. But you do know that with Tekken, you can do a monthly with Tekken, and that'll turn out profitable for you. You know, I'm not sure if you heard about GameStop getting into the esports. I mean, for me, it's one of those things where they should have probably done this before esports got as big as it did.
Exactly. It just seems like you cloud chase as you do it now.
Yeah, because like, and what I was saying while I was waiting on you, and I was like, you know, just saying it for GameStop's sake, you know, because at this point they're probably looking at a ton of like streamers, big and small. Is that they need to look into Smash GG and Matcherino before they even consider, like, I'm gonna try and help you with your Negan matchup, too. That's why I made it just me and you. Oh, you're good. I mean, you got Steve, which this kind of leans towards Negan, because he can punish Steve on a lot of his stuff.
Well, that means I gotta do most things.
Yeah, but yeah, they need to look into Smash GG and Matcherino before they even think about, you know, signing people and doing promotions for streamers and stuff like that, you know?
Right, because now, like I said, now it just makes you seem like a bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of doing it how everybody else doing it, looking at smaller things and stuff like this, they want to go crazy and shit and big, so, like, you can't do this until you think that you've not been a part of this community for so long.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like, had GameStop like considered like that, and I'm gonna tell you what you should not do in that situation against Negan. I dropped that combo on purpose. So, like, okay, really quick before we get back to that conversation, when Negan's in crouch like this, if you have a Negan who's jabbing or doing this, your best bet is to do an overhead or a forward. But be sure that the frames are at least between like 10 or 15. Because this is a 15 frame. So it's beatable. Actually, I believe it's like 17. It's very close to 20. That I remember from the Tekken app. And then you can also beat that out, but that one's tricky because this is 12, so that one's tricky. Yeah, that's a 10 frame. I'm not too sure what you could do with Steve against Negan, because I think I've only been beaten like a few times by a Steve. Ooh, nice. And that stance, yeah, you mostly want to back up, but if you're by a wall and he's in that stance, your best bet is to go for a mid. Because it will jack you up on counter hit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you do his English stance, I think it's back 3+4, you have a secondary power crush out of that, and that reaches. I believe it's forward 2 or back 2. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Steve. Yeah, there it is. That power crush is like his best power crush. But it's like, it's more of, yeah. It's like when you're in range, especially against Negan because the bat is slow, is like that's what you want to do is jack him up with, like, whenever you know that they're going for the bat, you want to try and just take an opportunity. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, see, like that, how you just took that opportunity to jab me as soon as I went for a meaty. Ooh, nice. So yeah, you can catch him on a lot of stuff. And now another string to look out for. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Is that one that I just threw out and you got me with. Because the end of that string again is a bat string, so it's slow. Yeah. So, and it depends if the Negan player is doing a lot of his media attacks. Because, believe it or not, his neutral game is very strong. Yep, that string is very tricky. Yeah. His neutral game is very strong because a lot of his stuff is like 10 or 11 and only like -7. Something like that. He's a very, I would say he's very all around. And for season 3, I know they're gonna give him a couple more buffs to like kind of pad out some of his vulnerability, because they, if you notice when he came out, they slowed down a lot of the moves with Lucille. They slowed down a lot of those because he was just, well, yeah, he was a frame monster, because it was like if Lucille touched you on block, it didn't matter. You could not recover, basically.
Right.
So, yeah, you were literally like just crippled, like the whole, like if he just did one forward forward two and you blocked it, it would just go in his favor because like he had all the frames. But now it leaves him negative though. Although forward forward two still has stupid pushback to it though.
Alright. And I don't think that side steppable is on so really, so
it is steppable, but the problem is that it has good tracking on it because it tracks from low to mid.
Right.
So it's like it's a very dangerous like steppable thing. It's kind of like Double Jin's electric and how he's the only Mishima that's hard to step his electric. I would even. Yeah, it's with Negan. It's usually good to counter as much as you can, but like this move right here is like never good to duck, because if you're ducking, it will instantly counter hit sometimes. Yeah, and like yeah, that 4-4-2. If you would have did that earlier, we would have clashed. Yeah, like that. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Yeah. I'm just staying away from the heavy damaging combos just so you can like learn the matchup a little bit better. And that attack is kind of negative. Your best bet, if it puts you in a crouch, just crouch jab, because he's negative for a bit after the last one.
Tell me what all you got, I'm gonna try to put everything in the way.
Alright, alright. I'll give you the true Negan. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a misinput on me. Yeah, that back 2-2, never try and fight that. Yeah, and the back 1-2 is another one that's like, I don't believe you can duck it, because I believe that is mid. Yeah, never run up to him if he stands still in this stance. Never run up to him, because yeah, every Negan player is gonna be like buffering that. Yeah, with side steps, it's like if you're just slightly sidewalking, you're not gonna get a sidestep move. But if you commit to the sidestep, you'll get it. If you just commit to like as soon as you do it and commit to it, you'll always get it. It's a little bit tricky on and offline to like get a sidestep move while sidewalking.
Right. A wise man once said that evolution will never. Okay, so.
Also beware of any Negan player that uses the knife because it is very fast. It is very fast. And it has decent range.
So where's 1, 1, 2 is negative 17. 1, 2, 2 is negative 12. Mm-hmm. 1, 2 into 2. 1 plus 2 minus 6. He's negative, he's a negative on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but if the negative isn't pushing 15, it's like it's generally safe. Anything that's like negative, I would say negative 12 and under is usually a little safe. Because once you go like negative 7, like a move like this, like you block that, I can still do a move after.
App or whatever, it is negative 9. And the red is basically just completely negative, like completely bad, and like the yellow is like decent, okay, and then you got the flip.
Oh yeah, they also gave Negan a wall jump. I don't know why. But yeah, he has a wall jump. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. And beware of that move. And yeah, never stay on the ground too long because that kick I did is an OTG type of command grab kick. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Nice, nice. Starting to get the hang of it. Starting to get the hang of it. Oh, Noogie.
It's like once you sit down and recognize it, it's kind of easy because you can see it. It's like having something.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a good sidestep. Oh, the vortex. You ran into that one. Ooh, nice. I'm surprised he didn't clash on that one. Now that's a real Negan combo. And that combo, I kind of messed it up just to taper off the damage.
I missed the 4-3 and I accidentally pressed 4-4. And it's still 1-0.
Yeah, that move is Fireball 1. I believe it's very bad on block, but the starting frames on it are just stupid good. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I looked at its frame. But I do believe that Fireball 1 on Negan is very, very bad. Like it's mostly a combo ender move too. That's what's interesting about it. Is that it is pretty good. It's pretty meaty for ending a combo, especially if you get a wall. And if you're like really fast at them too, you can like chain like 3 of them together and really jack somebody up. Yeah, it'll literally let you chain 3 knives on a wall hit. It's insane. Like, and if it's a sidewall too, like it just gets nasty. Like if you like, oh god, like that's the one thing that you have to keep in mind with Negan is like, you do not want to be in a situation where like you're between 2 walls with him. It's like 1 wall is enough, but 2 walls is like he can chain the knife over and over and over again. Because you're just bouncing off both the walls, and it gets stupid. But you're starting to get the matchup down with Heihachi. Was that who you used when you played that Negan player?
Yep. I play Heihachi and I play DJ.
In Devil Jin? Yeah, with Devil Jin, the matchup's a little bit better with Devil Jin. It's mostly getting sneaky with the lows with Devil Jin because you have down 3, you know? And you can mix up down 3 with your down forward 3. Because they look the same. It's just down forward 3 is a mid, you know, and down 3 is the low. And because they come from the same foot, that's where the 50-50 comes in. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
The problem is Heihachi is just that his punches aren't there.
Oh, the noogie. Oh. Yeah, gotta break that habit. Oh, good God. Oh, nice.
I keep messing up. It's like my dog food doesn't come out unless I'm pressing the actual input to that. Like my motion doesn't come out unless I'm actually pressing that. So I have to trick my brain into thinking I'm gonna press God food and actually pressing it again.
Right.
I hate my brain sometimes. I really do. Because it doesn't make sense. Like why can't you do a regular thing but use like this instead? Like what is wrong?
Yeah. I mean, the game, like, it kind of gyps me out of my electric. Now that combo that I did there, you never want to get hit with that because you see how much health it just melted.
Right.
Yeah. And that's like guaranteed wall carry no matter the stage. Noogie! Oh, that was a good confirm, because he knew I was going for the bat, and that's pretty slow. Oh, nice.
Nobody breaks out that option for
Nobody does. Sounds good.
But you can't hate him.
Totally can't. Good break.
Something just popped in front of my TV and it's really distracting me. What are you doing? Go away! I will destroy your bloodline! Be gone! Be gone, son! What are you? Stop. Yeah, this is what you're gonna carry this out now. This is what you're gonna carry this out. Yeah. So they chose the worst time for distraction, literally the worst. Are you dead? Yeah, I was stomping on that pretty good. You should be dead, buddy. Sorry about that.
You're good. But yeah, you're starting to peep the holes that Negan has. Not a lot of people do. That's why, like, a lot of people are still scared of him, but a lot of the pros say that he sucks. And it's like, I'm on the fence with that, where it's like, at a high gameplay level, you will not see a lot of Negans do a lot of movement. At mid gameplay level, kind of like where I'm at, it's like, you'll see a lot of movement, but it's like, at a higher level, it's best if Negan doesn't move.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I can pull up the stream. It was a big margin stream. I think it should still be up there. So, like, I can't remember if he was moving or not, but I'm pretty sure I remember not a lot of movement on his end.
Yeah, because like at higher gameplay, it's like the pros know to what strings to look for, and so it will be up to the Negan player to remain neutral most of the match if they attack. and only go for meaty if they're like 100% sure they can get it. Because he doesn't have the liberty that like regular Tekken characters have. But you can link it in chat if you want to, as well. I love to check that out. We out here, y'all. We out here. I like how he actually has a G stance. We out here. Right.
Okay, this was. I mean, just click on it. And we can alphabetical order for this shit.
Alright, let me know you're ready. Oh my goodness. Oh, good God. Ooh. Oh wow, that tracks? I never knew that. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, good, 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 good. Which move? Oh, yeah, a lot of them throw it out because the tracking on it's insane. Yeah, it can, like, hit behind his back almost. Oh. Nice. Nice, nice. You're utilizing the side steps a lot against the bat, which is good. It's essentially kind of the same strat against Yoshi. Although with Yoshi, you are constantly sidestepping the sword. It's so stupid.
Okay, so tell me your stuff. I just wish it was in uppercase, but you know. So it just annoys me that the cases and it just told me. Okay, this is it. Hey, say what you took. Say what you look. That kind of pissed me off. Say what you took. I just love when people come to your house, make your season, and then forget to connect that shit.
Yeah.
And you leave, and they leave, and you wondering, like, what the fuck is going on? Why I can't connect to my own shit? And that's why.
Because everyone and their mom connected to your shit.
I was literally me yesterday, like, earlier this morning. I was just like, what the fuck? I pasted it. Oh, they took it down instantly.
Oh, did they? That must be my moderation shit. You can send it to me on PlayStation. Yeah, cause yeah, like I said, like I keep my stream like PG. I didn't know that links counted as being blocked.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like a bad link, like, you know, some hentai or something. You know, people in hentai is great, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, you know.
Yeah.
Small victories.
Ooh. What? I didn't know he got a instant Oh, he gave me immense input, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to catch up to that rage drive off of a Talbot for a minute, and I finally did.
Nobody uses nobody. Whee! Okay. Alright, victory. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, that's a mix-up string. Because he'll either end in the overhead or he'll end with a forward bat.
Hmm. That's easy. Streams are gonna die. Why didn't I get my new, oh my god. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, do I want arcade?
Well, it doesn't matter what you use. It's all
I do
about.
have my new dad, but at the same time, I really don't because for some reason when I'm playing on fast, it's really hard for me with like slow easy motion, shit like that.
Oh yeah, with certain characters, especially Negan, because he has, you know, a fireball input, that makes it very hard.
Ooh, this combo.
So I just do the electric to get it out.
Not good.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna get the pushback, but no.
Bullshit. Ouch. Oh, I thought that kick was gonna hit first. Wow.
That move, up back two, it leads into an instant backstep. And then the that one kick where he sidesteps and kicks low, that's forward 2-3. That leads into an instant sidestep. Yep. So it's similar to Jin's up forward 2, where Jin will sidestep into a punch. Yep. It's just the thing with Negan is that like once this character gets an opening, like he does do hella damage.
That's facts. Like some of the most damaging in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does like with no anything he does like what's his name? Akuma 2 bars type of damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Like just about just about 2 bars. It takes Akuma 2 bars to do what Negan can do off of one launcher.
Exactly. In a close wall position, like come on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm addicted to Apex, dude. Fiend, no matter what time it is, what I'm doing.
Right, yeah. I am gonna jump into some late night Apex too. So we could do it up. Although I will make sure to keep track of time because the peak hour hit me hard last night. How does that match go when it drops me out anyway?
I think we got. No, actually, no. We went a long way. We went. I think we got top two,
Really?
and then we just got short. Yeah, we just got short sided like right after. I believe. Like no time to build up or nothing.
Ooh. Then that's me shortening the combo. Because if I didn't, you would have literally one hit left. Ooh, nice. It's rare to see anybody complete that string. Even I don't complete it. But I feel like you should because it's a good string. Ooh, nice. Yeah, his damage needs to buff. And you pressed the button again. Tekken.
This game, dude. See, this is the problem. You try to learn, and it just be like, nah, man.
That's
what kind of idiot you
that's Tekken for you.
Trying to better yourself.
I think I'm like 1 or 2 matches away from Usurper with Double Jin now. Yeah. I mean, if you check out the stream where I got it, which was yesterday, like, I didn't even think I was gonna get it, dude. Like, because everybody was just coming back on me, like, when I was playing Negan, then I switched to Noctis, and then everybody was coming back on me with Noctis. And I was like, well, might as well go to Double Jin before I end the stream. And I couldn't even do a first to 3. I was going against the Kazuya, I did a first to 2. Actually, I didn't get it on Kazuya. I forget who I fought to get it. I got it on an Eddie player, actually. I got Juggernaut off of an Eddie player. And when I say this dude was spammy, he was a spammy. You might have played him. His name's Eddie Goro, trying to like be funny like Eddie Goro. Like he's so obnoxious. He's the Eddie player that does all the lows, who never changes his setups. He never changes them.
Those type of people got a special place in
hell. Yeah, because when you beat them, they always send you hate mail.
Exactly, like, dude, you playing Eddie. I don't think you have the right to send me any hate mail. Like, come on, man.
And you're playing, not to mention, you're playing Eddie wrong. You don't focus on lows with Eddie. Like, you just don't. It's like, every time I beat him too, he just got more and more mad. So I was like, whatever. Because he had bodied my Negan earlier, and then I just happened to land on him with Double Jin. Ooh, nice.
I mean, it's not like the damage is gonna go anywhere, but
yeah. That's why I incorporated Rising 1-4 into my Devil Jin playstyle. For one, it's a little bit more reliable than Rising 2, because Rising 2 is a bit seeable. That was supposed to be a sidestep, Negan. Good, good. Oh, nice sidestep. I didn't even peep that was a sidestep. I thought you backed up.
I'm working on making them in the street. I think in the street.
You should just go for the dunk of the God Fist. Because you can get it off of that, actually. It's a tight window, but you can get it.
I usually go for like 4, 4, 3, 3, 1, hyperweight. But, sometimes it's hard to use the input in there just in the fact that you gotta get to where they're going. It has a decent range.
Oh yeah, then you might want to work on a double waifu. Or a triple waifu sometimes too. Because if you can, if you do a long waifu into a short waifu, you can get another short one after. Like when I'm in a really intense match, I'll double waifu with double Jin. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, got me. I don't know why I went low. On a wake up, on a spring kick, it is guaranteed every time. On a knockdown, it's not. I don't know why they made it that way. You would think it'd be the other way around because a spring kick into an OTG grab is pretty cheap.
They know what they were doing. I know what he was doing.
Actually, that was Michael Murray. Mike brought Negan into the game. And when I was pissed at Negan being in the game at first, I didn't even know a few people actually made a hashtag fuck Mike. I was just kidding when I said that because I was so pissed. And a few people actually started a group called hashtag fuck Mike. That's why they slowed down Lucille, because the bat was just too godlike when he first came out. That bat was OD. It was just, you literally had to sidestep and duck the bat, or if you didn't, Negan just stole all the frames and your character is just moving like a slug. Okay, I know this move is 10 frames, why is it taking 12 to come out?
Oh, this website would have been good if it didn't. It was great. Hold on, this might. Man, the website has the greatest makeup I've ever seen in a website, and they don't have the frame data on it, and it's so stupid.
What?
It's so the website is amazing looking, and they don't have the frame.
Ooh, I overcommitted.
Yo, what's up, Cody? Trying to learn some Tekken? Me and Waffles can get you straight. Ooh. It's been a while since I've seen that confirmed. I'm trying to help Waffles with his Negan matchup. He's getting it so far. Oh, that was a nice one.
Too far.
Too far.
Man, that's where I'm fucking idiot.
Oh. Don't know why it's confirmed off spring kick. Oh, nice. Ah, too early again. I'm just going for too much meaty. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, nice. Oh, too early again.
Like maybe it'll pull him out. Like one. Oh my god. Ah, I see now. Lemon squeeze. Okay, I'll be rolling up.
I saw that side step. Oh, caught me overcommitting. Oh, too early. Oh.
See, you can build again, it'll do it. But with Hey Hachi, it's just like, what are you doing? Just gonna get the into it? Oh, you funny. Because, you know, these little margin was literally like the highlight of my life. Like, that was amazing.
Yeah, dude, that's gotta be dope. Oh man, I gotta mentally prepare for L Train. Cause I've been playing some good Lars players recently, and it's like a lot of them have been like modifying a lot of L Train's combos. Some guys have found like combos that deal more damage than L Train's combos, and you don't have to like do the complicated like jab carry. Cause like I tried it and it's so hard because it's like if you do it too fast, Lars will commit to the whole string, and I didn't know that.
Sounds about right.
So it's like you literally have to like know how to like pause buffer that jab in between the whole carry. But it's like this one guy I was facing, like he didn't even like do that. I forgot what he was ending his with. He would do one jab off of the dynamic entry shoulder, and I forgot what he'd end it with. He ended it with some fucking crazy Lars move, but I was like, damn, I gotta learn how to do that.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be more specific when you say crazy hard moves.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot that range is sick on Lars. Okay, Negan. Sure. Totally wasn't a sidestep. Oh. I have mine set to a trigger. Like I have 1-4 on L2, and then I have 2-3 on R2.
I got all my triggers set to different ones.
Ugh. The most seeable low in the game, and it just always scares me into thinking Lars is going for his power crush, and I'm like, God damn it, I play the character. I should know. Oh, I got good at low parries by just fighting a harang over and over again, because I refuse to go to practice. Oh, nice. 4-3. Well, down 4-3. Oh, good. Oh, why did I duck? But yeah, with Lars has enough mobility to move around a lot of Negan's bullshit.
Exactly. Like, I need to make sure I still have a pocket Lars, even if I don't put him in like my mains.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like whenever I jump into like an online tournament, like if there's a spammy harang player, I'll just pick Asuka, and I'll just parry every single kick. It's like, what are you gonna do about it? You know? Yeah, because chances are he didn't go to the lab and learn how to break Asuka's fairy. He just went to the lab and he just went on YouTube and learned a combo. That was it. He didn't lab a scenario or anything. And that's what you got to do sometimes, is like lab out a scenario that you got jacked up in.
Alright, this is what I do. Like I'll clip it and then go back to it and watch it and see where I messed up, or see what string or what move it was or what led into it, and they usually give me a good directory of where to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, chat, write that down. That's going to be on the test. That's going to be on the test. But I need to work on my regular gen now that my devil gen is a juggernaut. Oh. Nice, nice. Oh, Lars. Since he got the damage buff, he can chug a lot of damage now. Like, honestly, him and Asuka got, like, the most shit on when this game first came out. It was like the developers were like, who do we hate most? Lars and Asuka. Let's make these characters bad. Because I remember, like, every Lars win that I had to try, like, super hard. And every Asuka win that I had to try super hard. Because they had no damage. And Lee. They shed on Lee the most. Because Lee didn't get his buff until Julia and Negan came out.
This shit on my man Lee so damn bad.
And Lee still isn't 100%. You still have to try for, like, a lot of damage. This man woke up with up 4-3. Whose man is this? He woke up with the up 4-3. Okay, sidestep. We're not sidestepping up today, I guess. Now that I think about it, yeah, Lars probably has the best move. Wow, the tracking on that. Has the best rising move to counter Negan's 2-2 string and crouch. Because, yeah, that rising 2 is pretty damn fast. And it shouldn't leave Lars, like, yeah, I think with Lars, that might actually leave Lars at 0 frames. So, yeah, that's relatively pretty damn safe.
Yeah, and it's bad because, like, you know, they make an option or whatever for the side switch in there.
Yeah. But man, it was like pulling teeth to get wins with Asuka and Lars when the game first came out. Like, I swear. And it didn't help that, like, all the newbies that were new to Tekken, like, went straight to, like, Ares, Mayman, fucking, Level Up Your Game Rip. Like, all the big Tekken names were like, how do I counter Asuka? And so it was just, like, so hard for me when the game first came out.
It's got the worst end of the stick you could possibly think.
Yeah, yeah. Because, like, the new people, she was every new character, not new character, she was every new person's, basically, like, poison. And, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I respect it. I ain't gonna ban a poker. Is Lars even bad in the child stuff? You know what I think about it?
Down 4, 1+2. Yeah, his power crush is very good. Because he has one of the few power crushes that does instantly go off in most cases. It's just not up close.
The world may never know.
Oh yeah. The up 4-3, whose man's is this? Yeah, if you remember, chat, you cannot be afraid to throw out the up 4-3 with Lars. It's like yeah. Do you watch Arsenal T's YouTube at all? He did one where he played every character in Tekken, and he was in a match. When he got to Lars, he was in a match where like this guy knew the matchup, right? And so like the only thing he could do, I forget who the guy was using, but the only thing he could do was up 4-3 basically to get the comeback because it was like down to the wire, and then like the video pauses and it has a note just like blocks the first two, fuck it, do 3 more, and then he literally does 3 more, and then the guy thinks that he's not gonna do a third one, goes low, and then gets hit by it.
Exactly. It's the move that catches you off guard. Not to mention, it may not be that. It's not even plus on block, but like once you see it, it's just like, okay, what do I do afterwards?
Yeah. It's just like, oh my god. That video is too stupid. Yeah. He
In Street Fighter, when they grab you, they be like, "Oh, you're not gonna grab me 4 times." Grabs. It's just something that messes with your mind.
Yeah.
Looking with my mind.
Although let's be honest, like half of Street Fighter is split between MK and this game. Yeah, because Street Fighter pros have said that the new Street Fighter is way more unbalanced than the new MK, and I'm like, wow, that's bad. Because the new MK is basically Jackie Combat. Like, when you think about it.
I know that they ain't lying. Like, I was playing SFR for a while, and it was just, oh man, it was awful. Let's just put it like this. Like, it was pure awful. It was like hot shit. It was like, why am I playing this? And balance, like, dude, Abigail is all I'm gonna say. Like, dude, oh my god.
Abigail's that unbalanced?
Dude, is Abigail that unbalanced? I want you to look up an Abigail combo with full search and art. Need it. And see, and no, not even that. Just, what do we call it? I ain't played the game in that long. Damn, I forgot what it's on. What's the fucking,
V-Trigger?
yeah, that. Jesus Christ. Anyway, look at that man with full V-trigger, and you will see what I'm talking about.
Oh, nice.
I agree with him totally, because that is just hardcore BS. Like, dude, the amount of damage that, oh my god.
It has to be worse than fucking Paul with Rage.
Bruh, you would think you couldn't get no worse with Paul Rage. Didn't they just do 2 death saves and he basically did? No, nope, not even close. After that, it takes you from a whole life bar to like 25%.
Oh my god. Who thought that was a good idea? Who at Capcom thought that was a good idea?
Then he gets a meaty mix-up afterwards because he does like a flip as a hard knockdown. And like he get like, oh my god, then he gets a command grab and it's just, look, you know what? That character's just stupid. That's officially what made me stop playing Tekken. Like, soon as they dropped him, I stopped playing. I'm not saying Tekken, Street Fighter. Soon as they dropped him, I stopped.
Oh my god.
This is that bad, dude. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh my god. That's fucked.
They could have did so much better. They could have actually worked on buffing characters they should have buffed or something. But nah, you want to put 7'8" super million buff baby in the game. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Just know he's enormous and he will. Like he literally takes up half the time.
Yeah. Because I know he's one of the the enemies that you fight in Streets of Rage, like Poison, how she was one of the enemies that you fight in that game, and they just made her an actual character. Yeah, that game is my childhood. In all honesty.
That whole system is my childhood.
I hated I hated the debate of like, is Poison like transgender or whatever, because her sprite in the Double Dragon game had to get changed in America to make her look more like a guy.
The Americans are the one that actually made her like the style of being transgender. Like the Japanese, like no, she's definitely a woman.
Yeah, I'm glad Capcom stepped in and ended that debate. Because like, I remember when Tekken 7 came out, and I was pissed off at a couple streamers that I watch on Twitch who had told everyone how to beat Asuka. So I jumped in this channel, and this guy who's a Leo main on YouTube, he had people in his chat like, oh, Leo's like transgender and this and that and the third. And it's like, actually, like, Leo's not. Like, Leo is ambiguous, so it's up to you what Leo is.
Exactly.
And that was the point of Leo, was always like up to the, up to the player. So don't get it twisted, chat. Like, I'm not like anti-trans or homophobic, but Leo is not transgender. Leo is ambiguous.
I'm a girl.
Yeah, my Leo's a girl too. And yeah, me and this guy in the chat got into an argument to the point where like the guy streaming like even like had to chime in and kind of prove like his viewer wrong, which is like, yeah, no, like Leo is ambiguous, like this guy's completely right. And then they're like, what about Poison? And I was like, the CEO of Capcom came out and even like said Poison is female, because like they got very annoyed by people saying that Poison was trans. And it's like, again, it's like they're not against the community, but it's like when you are pushing like against what the creator intended, that is, yeah. And then it honestly makes it harder for them to be represented in video games, when it's like, if you're pushing without them basically like giving it like the thumbs up, That's why I was glad that Apex just went ahead and just did what a lot of developers should have like done already, which is like, we have this community, these people play games too, and here's two characters that fall into this category. And it's like, I play those characters because they're fun too, you know?
Exactly. And I'm just like, you know, like, I mean, I find it cool. Like, I didn't have no problems with it. Like, once I found out, Bloodhound was non-binary and Devonta was, you know, gay. It was just, in my life, I've never experienced a homosexual Samoan. So, it was kind of hard for me to wrap my head around because I'm pretty sure that's not allowed in their culture.
Yeah,
But, I
yeah,
mean,
believe it's frowned upon in their culture.
yeah, so I'm just like, I mean, you know, you game developers, y'all do what y'all want to. Can't nobody stop y'all from doing what y'all want to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But just know it doesn't translate to real culture because, yeah, just I have okay, Honolulu. I don't know if that's a word. I have a Palestinian thing, whatever, and it's a Palestinian. Oh, what is it? Oh. Hey, Keith. Polynesian. That's the word. Okay. Anyways, I have a Polynesian friend or whatever. She's engaged to a close friend of mine or whatever. And she was like, yeah, we don't typically or necessarily do that or whatever and so on and so forth. So I was frowned upon, you know, people like that, stuff like that. I was like, I mean, that's completely understandable. You know, that's not American culture. It's y'all culture. And I do what y'all want. And of course, people gonna get mad. Oh, well, why would they put their own kids away? Shut up. Okay? Because
Yeah.
Americans don't, a lot of Americans don't do it either because I know somebody that got stripped down butt naked and had his dad hold him down while his mom threw holy water on him. Trust me.
Oh my god, that's messed up.
Like, exactly. I know a lot. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm not
and
just
see,
talking
like,
out of my
when
ass.
it's taken to that extent, it's like you're using a religion to push your personal viewpoint that you think it's wrong, you know?
Exactly. I don't like it, you know. So, like, I went to high school with him, and, you know, everything just seemed all right. So you got to know the girl was happening behind the scenes, and it was just like, you just see a long time. Like, I'm sorry, like, after what happened to my brother, I actually don't put anything past anybody else. But, you know, that's just, I find it repulsive, disgusting, foul, anything, like, any word you can think of, like, it's not worth it. You know?
Yeah, it's really not worth, like, being disgusted over someone's, like, personal lifestyle. And whether or not it's a choice, too, it's like, you know, it's on that person if they chose it. Because, like, they're doing nothing but literally being the reason why, like, a lot of people in the first place have, like, these viewpoints.
I mean, ain't doing nothing but loving the person that they want to love, and you telling them that that's bad. Hey!
Yeah.
Like, you can't help who you love. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's not a choice, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
it's toxic, yeah. But, like, at a certain point, like, you can't help who you love. You can't help both sides. You can't help who you love. You can't do nothing. It's not up. You know what I'm saying? It's up to your emotions.
Yeah. Ooh. Every time you got an up 4-3 on me, I was going for armor. And that was actually the smart move, because that is super slow.
I thought my like, I didn't plug it in the right way.
Alright. I'm gonna work on my gin now before I end the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna give the stream about 30 more minutes. Because you seem to have the Negan matchup down pretty much with Lars. So that'd be a good strat the next time you go to a tournament and encounter a Negan character is pick Lars. Just because, like, he can dodge a lot of the BS. And the fact that it's like he's naturally like ducking under it and like naturally stepping it too is like really, really clutch.
I remember I had him in green ring. Sad.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, like, I thought you had him in green rank. Did you just run into a match that you couldn't run away from?
Yeah, it was just like super unfortunate because, you know, I gave him a max of 2 matches and I lost the whole rank and I was just like, wow, that's great.
Dang, yeah, yeah.
Like, 'cause I typically give like 2 rounds. Unless the character I just absolutely hate, you know, I just typically go on to like tournament rules in my head. But yeah, I'm good there. Alright.
Oh,
You gotta break it out every once in a while. Talk somebody else.
oh.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's interruptible. What?
It is, but I commit
I
it.
jammed and then like it completely whipped.
It's because the down one in the end is buffed on frames in that.
Oh, that makes me sense.
Oh God. And I'm getting hit all day. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, until he was already gone through his process as he not getting. So, you know, you just hold block and you just, unless you physically
Oh.
see it pass by already. Yeah, unless you see it physically pass by already, you just, watch it. Oh, God, no. Oh, my God. It said not to. What is this game?
Oh. Oh.
You can use it with the person over magic relation with them. Just one of his moves, and you have nothing to do with it. It looks like he's going for one thing and actually going for something else. He's going to miss you.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my God, come on, you can get it over.
Oh. I dropped it.
Yeah. Oh my God. They had to think games at the time, I was just like, oh my god.
Oh, one of the
Like,
drums.
they had like two different headphones, at least three. I
if
was like, wow.
if they had a Heihachi one, I would have to buy it. I'm not even gonna lie.
They had like three of the games, and they had a bunch of other stuff, like a bunch of squishes. And so I was like, dude, just hold it, maybe.
Yeah, I forget what game they're from. I don't even care. It's just like if I see the Heihachi drum, I'm buying it.
It's from I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, they had three different stations set up with it. Like one was the really big ones, one was the normal size one, and one was the small one. I cannot remember the name of the game to say it my heart. I mean, most of it was in Japanese to be fair anyway.
Oh yeah, that's cool that you kind of do that. Yeah, the first time I went to the con here, I've only gone once. I went to the game room where they had the tournaments and stuff at. Although I missed out on the tournaments and stuff because me and my friends were like going to panels and stuff like that. Like Team 4 Star was there the year I went, and they had the voice actor for who plays Bulma, the actual voice actor. And it turns out she actually voices Bulma in the DBZ Abridged series. I didn't even know that. And the same with the guy who voices Hercule. He actually voices Hercule in the DBZ Abridged series too. Yeah, so it was,
I knew it sounded too close to the original.
yeah, they were too accurate. Although what's cool though is that the guys who made it, the guy who voices Goku in the Bridge series actually voices Goku now. Right, I just dropped that combo too. Oh.
Oh, I keep forgetting that the input is the input, so I can't do that.
Oh, good flop. Yeah, I've been learning to keep it simple with Jin. That's how I got him out of silver ranks. I just got to put a little more work into him. Ooh, snap! I always forget about that one. Yeah, he kind of has the best 50-50 moves.
Exactly.
Like that. It's just like a jab, and then you don't expect two lows. Ooh.
Oh my god. Whose man is this?
Oh no. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. I know that string ends in a high. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh. That was nasty. That was nasty.
When they on wall with Zen and you didn't get the opportunity to do what you want, you gotta like, it literally, it mixed it up. Like, think how you would think in that situation.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I see it. That's what works best for me. Like,
Well,
if
with
I was on the
Jin,
wall,
I haven't quite figured out because I usually keep my wall combos simple. I never try and go overly complicated because of the fact that like it will really kick you off the wall in most instances.
right. And
So
that's the problem with that. Like say if they hit wall and then scroll left or right, whatever. That's where his hell sweep option comes in because one, eventually they're gonna have to get up. Two, if they don't, the hell sweep still hits, so you still get a little bit of damage plus being safe. So you don't have to worry about that. And then when they either try to stand directly up or not, they still have to guess considering that Jin's forward four is an overhead and you got the hell sweep option. So it's like a guessing game.
yeah, yeah, it does become a major guessing game when he has you on the wall. I agree. It's a major guessing game.
That's why I like it so much.
Oh,
I'll try to parry as much as I can because it's very hard.
I forgot. You're supposed to back three off of that, right?
What did you say?
4-4-3. You're
Back
supposed.
to, I mean, back to one.
Oh, back 2-1 off of that. Okay. Oh.
That was so messed up because he punched him square in the jaw once he got on the wall.
Yeah.
Nice. Why does that move look a lot like Hobby?
I have no clue. That's just what I've been using for like consistent juggles with him.
Boing.
Oh, you can't parry that one. Oh, nice.
Dude, we keep punching these man square to the out. Or stop abusing him.
Oh, instant parry.
Gotta believe in it. Then it lasts, it stays out for a long time, so the possibility of hitting it is really high depending on if they hit it or not.
Yeah, I just don't hold it long enough. I press it. I try and go for the instant so I can get like an instant like magic 4.
Oh yeah, like it is instant. Like he's like one of the only ones who can hold it. So when I'm messing with people online, I think they're gonna press the button when I run up. I just run up and carry. Ouch. That's my favorite grab.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, by far the best animated grab in the game. Well, besides Negan.
Oh, nice. Get off my base.
Oh.
I messed up. That's very good.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh Jesus. I need to believe in the parry.
Believe in it, man, and worship. Nice. Oh, dang, I didn't know this little thing I was doing.
Oh.
Oh, I messed it up.
Oh. I, I literally choked there.
Alright, now with the confidence. The confidence is key.
Yeah. Confidence is key with Jin. If you are not confident, you'll just falter so badly.
I'm sorry. And like you would drop stuff you know you wouldn't drop regularly. You don't just literally know what dive into the commitment.
Yeah.
I'm so close to like another agent.
Oh, great. Devil's Pit again. Thanks, game.
It loves that stage.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It's so hype when tournaments either end on that stage or Infinite Azura 1 or 2.
True.
Yeah, I don't usually get super hyped when I'm watching a tournament if it ends on any other stage.
It's like it de-escalates it. Like you want it to be up there on one of them stages, so it just feels more cinematic. Like it's more aesthetic.
Yeah, yeah. I do like that JDCR with the new stage rules has been making like he's ruined like a ton of well, he hasn't ruined, but he's kind of messed up a few streamers like view counts, because it's like they'll body him on a wall stage and then he'll like pick an infinite stage and then they don't know what to do, and I find that hilarious.
You know, the key is to know. Once you know, then you I should have known that everything.
Yeah, like he knows. Because I feel like his Armor King is a whole lot stronger on infinite stages than on a wall stage.
I don't know what is happening, but we're not gonna talk about it.
I've just been keeping it simple. Oh god.
One thing good to interrupt his electric, but with one, it's always his electric, cause it's always go hit every time.
Yeah, his electric is like too. It's a little stupid, but it's too good because it's so hard to step. It's like you have to be, and you can't even like step it. You have to sidewalk it because you have to be very, very sure that he's gonna do it. That's why, like, whenever like if I'm very far from a Jin in a match, that like often like when you pick Jin too, it's like that's why I spam so many armor attacks against him, is because it's like I know that electric's coming eventually.
Exactly.
But really good Jin players that I've been going against lately, is like when they peep that out, they just like hell sweep the shit out of me.
It's like that is because they know. They're like, okay, well, he's picked up on this, throw something else out, or take the chance that he'll fuck up and think about something else, just like I'm doing. So it's like I said, it's back to the mind game.
Yeah, yeah. But I have a feeling like the only thing they're gonna nerf on Jin is actually I don't know what they're gonna nerf on Jin. I think they're gonna nerf his damage because his frames are fine because he is negative on certain things. but it's like his damage is what gives him the upper hand.
Once I done some nerf for Tekken.
Oh gosh. Oh no. I don't know why I didn't complete that time. Ooh, I forgot that tech trap's on crouch.
Why am I saying this? Like my name is Abe Lincoln.
Hey, it's because, you know, in Street Fighter they got G and he's Abe Lincoln.
Years ago. I said if I ever got back in the game, it would be because of Ed or G. Why did I?
You know he's very plus when he does his rage drive. You play him more than I do.
Sometimes I just make stupid decisions. My name is Ronaldo. And Ronaldo always makes some decisions. Do we know who Ronaldo is? Nope, but we don't just say it's Ronaldo.
Oh. 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 Oh, nice.
I figured out the real cause of the movie because it's the same exact entry. Wait, no.
Oh, I ran into that one.
No, my legs.
Oh. It's like I have to spam my triangle just to get an electric.
Well, my friend did show me one thing, like when I was getting serious in the chicken, and a way to know how or know when the timing is. Like just go in the lab and practice, and like when you miss it, you can visibly see why you miss it. So say you got his what is it? Down forward two. You know, the punch move. Then you're doing it too fast. But if you see a duck and you don't get it, then you're going it too slow. They're showing me how to sum up the time on each mission. And that's how I figured out the time.
Huh.
Like, I don't know why, but those things work perfectly because you can literally see why you missed it. So you like can't blame nobody but just like this imperfect time.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, but like I've labbed it before and showed it on stream too, how it's like I have the timing of it down. It's just whether or not the game's gonna give it to me. Like with Devil Jin, I don't have that problem anymore because I play him so much. But with like Kazuya, regular Jin, whenever I try and beat double Kazuya in story mode because I have it on the hardest difficulty with Heihachi. I haven't tried that on stream in a while. I might. I've been trying it off stream a bit. It's just, oh god. The game just knows what I'm gonna do before I do it. I forgot to pick a costume.
See, like, I can get it. Like, easily. Like, you can physically see. And then if you don't get it and it looks like you're getting a duck, then you're doing it too slow. Like right there, I did it too slow. But if I speed it up, just like this. And when it means simultaneous, it literally means simultaneous. So you have to basically be pushing the triangle like the second that you push the rest of the input.
Yeah.
See, you can see him ducking. If you see him ducking, then it's too slow. See, like, it's got to be a straightforward motion.
And that was a duck.
If you see him move straight forward, then you know that's how you got it. Even that small little duck right there. But if I switch it, go faster, then I won't have that problem.
Yeah, I guess I just gotta work on it more with Jin and Kazuya.
Just work on that specifically, the visuals, considering that we humans, so we mostly rely on visuals anyway. Just pick what you can find that makes you notice if you're going too slow or too fast. And that's a lot.
Yeah. Because before I was originally just doing the forward buffer into electric to get them, but that just gets very strenuous. Ow.
Oh, my face. You kicked me on the pen. I got something for him.
Oh. I had no idea that beat that. Too many hop kicks, fucking up the frame. I keep going for newbie combos with Jin. I gotta stop that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
I was gonna say, I wish my game give me my combo already.
Oh. Don't forget, chat, I made that combo up. Oh. Oh. Plus, I gotta remember that, yeah, I am doing the right side this week, so that's the one thing about Mishima mirror matches that are very weird, is that the Mishima on the right side has the disadvantage.
Yeah, all the time.
Which you would think it would be the other way around. Oh my god.
He was a parry.
He is so plus when he parries. It's crazy.
What was that? It's fun. It's fun. Like, it's meant to be fun. That's why it's so perfect.
Yeah. Alright, this will be the last one and I will run it with DJ.
Alright, I'm gonna be playing Apex.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a break, get some water, hit my vape a bit, and then I'll jump in Apex, and you can jump in my lobby.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, shit. Just kill me really fast, because I picked Jin by mistake.
Oh, I'm dying. Look at his handsome face. Cheekbone. Mesmerizing. Look at his hair. Perfect hair.
Anime hair.
The perfect style hair for the perfect antagonist / protagonist.
That's what's dope about Tekken is like the characters are so anime but so realistic looking at the same time, and they somehow have like a good balance in between. Yeah, so this isn't the last one. Last one is gonna be DJ. And I'm already halfway dead. Yeah. I was like, might as well play it out. Might as well get the practice in. Hey, what's up, Steven Masterman? Oh.
Oh, nice. Up for the kiki.
That's one thing I do like about Jin is like once he gets momentum, he basically doesn't stop.
Exactly. Like it can be a pause and you can still feel the momentum.
Oh. Woo. Oh no.
Why you punch that guy so hard?
Because Jin hates himself. Oh wow, that power was in.
He hates himself for hurting
Whoop. It's like you read my mind there. I was like, should I hop kick or go for electric? Oh, I had no clue you were very negative after like a whipped hop kick.
Oh yeah. I thought it was so good. Mine's not finished. I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fish. I'm gonna fish for that every time. I see other gens fish for it, so I'm gonna fish for it.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Oh god, I'm still doing the scrubby setup. Like everyone knows it now. Oh. Oh, get low parry.
I worked on that for so long not to been done it one time while we played. One time. I spent like at least an hour and a half getting it together. I I do. When I say I'm gonna spend time on something, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna sit there in my time figuring out where to look.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Yeah. With Tekken, you got to, man. You got to. That's just how it is. Yeah, it's literally like just anything. You gotta put time in the lab. How much is this Tekken? You can probably buy it used for maybe like 30 or 20 bucks. That
20 right now.
Oh, 20? Yeah. Then definitely get it because altogether it's probably going to cost you about 40 bucks because there's a lot of DLC. There's 45 characters in this game. 45. Including Negan, Akuma, and Noctis. Yep, so Noctis is DLC. Noctis from Final Fantasy, that Noctis. Negan from The Walking Dead, that Negan. And then you have characters from the older games like Julia, Murdoch, and Armor King as well. Yeah, Eliza. Eliza's DLC. I forget she's DLC because I have a day one edition.
Hard to play this, man, when I'm laid back like I am. I really should be.
You really shouldn't.
Like real life, laying back. It's damn near impossible to play FIFA like this considering the fact of how I got my controller. I play it like a arcade stick when I got food.
Oh, that was a good option.
Nobody ever uses it in the street. I'm gonna do it. It's a good thing. Not really promise you.
Yeah, the Wild Man strings are pretty OD.
Why? I just noticed while I was tapping because my controller was 10 Wow. I was realizing that, like, why am I clapping? And I just noticed.
You got gold 3, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up. But yeah, I am gonna end Tekken here, and then I'll hop on Apex with you, Waffles. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you really got the Negan matchup down.
Yep, now that I know what to look out for, it actually helped like tremendous amount because I only fought on Negan like a handful of times. So when I went in the match, it was like I was kind of easy handy on how to fight him per se.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like, was he, when you fought him, was he using like a lot of movement against you?
Like, he was keeping it moderate, but like, it was, I guess I could say it was more standstill than it was movement.
Okay, yeah, so he really knew what he was doing then. Yeah, because if Big Majin had to take him down, then yeah, he really knew what he was doing.
Yeah, like I think in Force he fought Lil Majin, and Lil Majin took him out or not, but like he basically like he no-round Brandon twice, and I was just like, okay, I know I'm nowhere near on their level because I got my ass bumped.
That is such a bad feeling, dude. I know the feeling. That was like the first tournament I went to. I should have waited to go to like a serious tournament because the tournament runners, they're cool people, and they're trying to get back into it. But like, it was supposed to be a double elim, but it ended up being a single elimination. So it was first to 3 instead of first to 2. And at the time, I was just playing. That's when I discovered that I needed to stick with Devil Jin because everyone knew what to do against Asuka. And so to test the waters, the guy I was going against, he's known for Smash mostly. I forget his name, but he's known for Smash here. And like, when I sat down, like I overheard like the tournament runners like talking about how he dropped out of the Smash tournament that was in the same place, and I was like, why did you drop out of Smash? And he was like, oh, Tekken's too serious. And then he scrolls over to Nina, and I was like, I'm about to die.
Oh yeah, if he went to Nina, then yeah, he definitely was.
Yeah, so it was like, because I was hoping, because like, what was crazy was like they were gonna let our match wait because he had a match, his first match in Smash, and then he was like, I'm dropping out of the Smash tournament. So his opponent in Smash won by default because he dropped out of the tournament.
Alright.
And I was pissed. And what pissed me off the most though was the fact that like there was supposed to be like 30 or 40 people that showed up, and it was only like, I think 6 or 8 of us. And so that's why they went single elim. Yeah. And like, I tested the waters with Asuka. Luckily, he did not know how to break her parry, luckily. But he still mopped me because he just like got me in the corner and Nina spammed, and I was like, oh my god, kill me now. But with Devil Jin, I ended up taking, I didn't even take a set off of him. I just took 1 round off of him with Devil Jin because I caught him slipping with 3-ring circus. But this was like when the game first came out and before like I really like developed my playstyle and got used to the new, tail whip system in this Tekken, because I was still used to Tekken 6 and I hadn't played Tekken in years because my PS3 had gotten stolen. And the closest I came to playing Tekken before 7 came out, it was actually the week before Tekken 7 came out. A good buddy of mine took me to a friend of his place to have a session. Don't worry about what that is, chat. And he had Tekken Tag 2. And I was like, oh my god. And so like, we played for a bit. He like showed me how like, the new bound system in Tag 2 worked and everything. And I kind of got back into the swing of things with the characters that I used to play. And I used to play semi-claw because, like, remember old tournaments, you were not able to change your controls. So if you didn't know how to play claw on controller, if you didn't have a stick, you were kind of fucked.
Alright.
So, yeah, it was a mixture of that. But, like, once I got into 7... and then I started like learning like how the tail whip really worked and things like that. Like that's kind of how I came up with that combo with Jin, because I was like, wait a second, the move list says that back forward 2-3 is a tail whip, and I'm like, what? How can you tail whip off of this? Like, I don't know. But then I was like, wait a second, everybody does hell sweep in a back 2-1, and back 2-1 picks up, and I'm like, let me see if this works. And then I just did it. But that's when I was streaming on Twitch, and coincidentally, that day on Twitch, I think I had like 10 people in my channel. And as soon as I did that combo, I went down to 0 views. And then the next day, everybody's doing this Jin combo. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I've been streaming mostly on YouTube a lot more, is so that especially like with my Negan combo, part of that combo was actually made up by King J. All I did was just add the tail whip part to it, because King J does tail whip instantly, and then he goes into the up 3, not up 3, the up 4, forward 3, up 3, forward 3, 2. That's what he does. He uses it as a combo ender. I use it as a combo starter and sometimes as a combo ender. But that's all I did. So that's technically not my combo, but it kind of is because it's like he didn't tail whip with it, I did. So, yeah. But shout out to King J though. Cause like at first I didn't really like King J because I would watch his breakdown videos and he would just take way too long explaining stuff, and then like a lot of stuff he wasn't really right about either. But like now that he's like being more persistent and more serious about his Tekken, that's been what's up. But it's like for some reason whenever he comes to tournaments over here in America, it's like he cannot get out of pools. I don't know what it is. I don't. But like he was the first person to have a Tekken God Gigas though. So it's like, why can't you get out of pool? like you took one of the most low key, probably top tier characters in the game. People don't play Gigas because he looks stupid, let's be honest. But Gigas is low-key top tier. Like he's low-key top tier.
For all the right reasons, though.
Yeah. Yeah, like his low game is just like, because he's so big, you cannot tell if he's trying to do like that mid jab punch or the low, and it's just like, okay, with Jack, you can tell what Jack's about to do, but with Gigas, you cannot tell if that's a low or a mid, and it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, I think I might like learn Gigas just to have a pocket Gigas for a tournament, and maybe just use Gigas as my scrub killer. It's like, yeah, because it's like, if I'm watching someone who I'm gonna go up against next, and like, and that's one strategy that you want to use in tournament as well. Is like, if you get in good with like, if you rub shoulders, I wouldn't even say get in good with like a tournament official, and you can get a peek at the tournament list and see like where you are in the bracket, you can go peek on your match, and like your opponent might be in a situation where they have to do a back-to-back. So like you can see who they play and how they play. And then like yeah. And yeah, it's like it'll work to your advantage because it's like, you know, it's like they don't have that time to like rest and like think about their game plan for their next match after they win that set. They gotta just jump into another set instantly, you know?
Exactly.
And so it's like that in itself, that's the true mind game in a Tekken tournament, is like, am I gonna be in a back-to-back or am I gonna have like a breather? And
definitely not gonna have a breather, I can tell you that.
did you have a breather, or did you get a breather once you got put into like the losers bracket?
I mean, I got put in the losers bracket like almost immediately.
Damn.
Real life. Like, I think the first match I played, I had lost because I was playing. I think he was one of the character I won really good. I can't remember, but I did that. And after that, I commentated for a while. And then I went for my first losing match, and I won that match, and then commentated a little bit more. So I had some breathing room, whatever, stuff like that, but I was commentating the majority of the time, so I really didn't get to check out my competition there, because we didn't get to losers until after a little while.
Right, yeah.
And I was one of the first people to fight in the losers bracket, so it was just like, okay. I saw a comment, it was like Meek and John Brown, and I was like, dude, shit.
Right. But that's pretty cool that you got to commentate it.
Oh yeah, I was definitely having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, that's one thing I hope that I can use a bit of my YouTube clout for at YumaCon this year, is maybe like rubbing shoulders with the tournament officials. Like, yeah, like you need some people, because like admittedly last year it was like the commentators didn't know much about Tekken that were commentating it, and it was kind of like awful to watch because there were some really good players. It was like one guy knew a bit, but they both were very new to Tekken, and it showed a lot because like they called Electric Quarter Circle 2, and it's like any commentator who commentates Tekken knows to call it an Electric. Yeah. It's like.
Believe it or not, there was only one GM player now that I think about it.
Really?
Like, nobody played any other Michi.
Oh, wow. I know, the unfortunate thing, though, was, like, from watching the Humancon tournament, there were a lot of Lucky Chloe players. Like my state is filled with Lucky Chloes. Like, I don't know what's wrong with Michigan. Like, they just like trash. I don't know. Well, I mean, the Great Lakes are polluted, so it makes sense, you know.
Like, I ain't know people like to eat out of trash. You know, it was my fault.
Right. Like, and what was funny, though, too, was, like, both the commentators were Lucky Chloe mains, and they were, like, seething over Lucky Chloe anytime someone went up and played Lucky Chloe, which was, like, unsurprising. It was like, God, Lucky Chloe again. Yeah. It's like they knew all the Lucky Chloe's moves and had cool names for all her moves and stuff, but you call Electric the actual input? What is wrong with you? Like... Right, who birthed you into this world? They should be ashamed. So it's like, I'm glad that, like, my boy Maverick, who I actually met at my first tournament, I'm glad that he kind of, like, got me used to the Lucky Chloe matchup, because she used to be one of my bad matchups. But now it's like, another character that I did lab for a little bit, but I never took online, Josie. Josie is back to being one of my bad matchups. She is just, oh my goodness. She is back to being a bad matchup where I think tomorrow, if I get up early, I'm gonna take Josie to the lab and actually hop online. I'm gonna probably have to do that to really understand, because I did the same thing with Lily. I like labbed Lily, took her online, and like it got me used to like the scenarios of, okay, what are Lily's options like in this scenario? Like, Lily back is to the wall. Her wall jump is one of the worst wall jumps in the game, so it's not worth going for. Oh, I know what she's gonna do. She's gonna do that up 3 launch starter, or she's gonna do that do the snake edge, which her snake edge is worse than Brian's. So it's like, you know, I got used to that. But was yeah. Yeah, with Josie, it's like her 50-50 game. I feel like a lot of people have like learned to adapt her 50-50 game to their own style, and a lot of people have like moved away from the YouTube combos with Josie. Yeah, yeah. Like, you never use them. And the same with Maverick. He never uses her YouTube combos either. He says they're honestly shit and not worth the damage.
Exactly. Like, it's too big a risk for the damage. And I haven't even looked at them and I know this.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, well, the YouTube combo is usually like, butterfly edge into like the 2 kicks and then like a tail whip at the end. And it's like, it doesn't do that much, but it's like, when the game first came out, that was the one combo every Josie player was like running to, you know? And then they would just, yeah, and they would just spam the low kicks. And so it was like, there was really no strategy behind Josie, unless you were a pro player, obviously, you know? But now it's like, everyone kind of has their own strategy with Josie now, and it's just like, okay, I have to learn this character, because if I go to a tournament and I encounter a good Josie player, I'm going to get bodied by her 50-50. because she honestly like her stance is honestly like it's on steroids, and she's just a better Bruce. That's all Josie is a better Bruce. And it's just like, man, I won't be surprised in Tekken 8 if they reveal that Bruce is her dad, because it just makes sense that Bruce would be her dad.
They use him with that.
Yep. I mean, on if you go to the main man Swede's YouTube, he finds he pulls up what the PC community found in the code was that they did use part of Bruce's code in Josie, but it doesn't mean that Bruce is coming to the game. Because I guess she was originally supposed to get Bruce's stance, the one where like he lifts his knee up and then like he curls his hands. But I guess they decided not to give her that.
I mean, she clearly does more time though. So.
Yeah. Yeah. The only reason why I see them though going that route is because like at that point she would be close to almost 200 moves if they did give her his whole move list plus the new shit they added to her. Like she would. Yeah, she would be close to 200, and they were probably like, let's slow down. But yeah, alright Waffles, I'm gonna get out of here and take a break and then jump on some Apex, because it is already 1 o'clock, so give me like 5 or 10 minutes.
It's alright, take your time.
Alright, for sure, for sure. Alright, chat. With that being said, if you like what you saw, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, go over on Twitch, hit that follow button. Right now we are going to take a 5-10 minute break really quick, and when we come back, we'll be back with Late Night Apex. Other than that, I am the True Crazy, or the True Crazy, however you like to say it, whatever you want to call it. It's not goodbye, just peace out. We'll be back with Late Night Apex.